Hello friends, I'm Neshik from blogdude.com, and today in this video we'll learn how to properly do SEO settings on our website. We'll cover a lot of things in this video. First we'll see how to set up SEO plugin on the website. Then we'll do some basic SEO settings like setting focus keyword, editing snippet, optimizing title and content, etc. Then we'll see some additional SEO settings like optimizing subheadings, keyword density, permalink optimization, internal and external links, etc. And after that we'll learn how to improve the title and content readability. Apart from all this, we'll also cover image and product SEO optimization in this video. So let's get started. So first of all, to do that you have to come back to your dashboard. Now here first we have to install a new SEO plugin. So to do that, from the left hand side you will see plugins. Hover over that and click on add new. Now there are several SEO plugins available. If you just type in SEO in the search plugin, you'll see there are hundreds of different SEO plugins available. Now this is the most famous one, Yoast SEO. Then we also have all-in-one SEO plugin. Then we have the new plugin, which is this one, WordPress SEO plugin by Rank Math. Now this is the one that we are going to use in this video because this is absolutely free and it has so many more features, and it is also compatible with Elementor. So that is the main reason why I'm using this plugin. So you have to simply click on install now, and after that you have to click on activate. So you'll see a button like this, install now. After you install this thing, you will see another button which will say activate. And after you activate this plugin, you will see a new plugin, or you will see a new page, get started page. If you don't see this page, or if you don't see that page, let me show you how you can do that. So from the left hand side you will see a new option is added, Rank Math. If you don't see this option, simply refresh this page. After that you should see this option at the bottom left corner, Rank Math option. Now when you hover over that, you have several options available. You have to select this option, dashboard option. Click on dashboard. You will see this page, and here you have this option, setup wizard. Click on setup wizard. So this is the page that you will see after you activate this plugin. First of all, you will see whether this plugin is compatible, whether your website is compatible with this plugin or not. So because our website, because I'm using SiteGround, it uses the latest technology. That is the reason why for me everything is okay. You can simply click on this more. It will say that your PHP version, your WordPress version, all those different options. So after you see this thing, click on get started or just click on start wizard. Now once you do that, you will be redirected to the first step, which is your website detail. Now here first of all you have to select what kind of website is this. So what kind of WordPress website is this, whether this is a personal blog, community blog, personal portfolio, small business site, web shop. So if it is a blog, simply select personal blog, and if it is an e-commerce website, select web shop. So for me this is a blog, so I'll select personal blog. Then after that you have to upload your logo for Google. If you have already uploaded a logo on your website, you will see this logo. If you want to replace this logo, obviously you can do that. Then you can also upload a social share image. Now what this image is, I'll explain you later. First of all, let me select some of these images. So I'm selecting this image, and after that I'll click on save and continue. Now first of all, let me show you what website I'm using to do these settings. So I'm using this demo website affiliate. So this is basically a website which I created in, let me show you that tutorial. If you go to my YouTube channel, or if you just search for Nayyar Sheikh affiliate marketing, Amazon affiliate or affiliate marketing, you will see this video, which is the latest video on affiliate marketing on my channel. How to make money making affiliate marketing blog for absolutely free, using free theme, free plugins, free page builder, and also without Amazon API key. So I created this tutorial, and in that tutorial I showed you how to create this website. This is a blog, amazing and very high quality blog using only free resources. So this is the website that I'm using to do these settings. And that is the reason why I selected personal blog. Now here, whether you want to use Search Console or not. Yes, we do want to use Search Console, so I'll make it on. Now if you want to use this thing, you have to get your authorization code. So you can open this link in a new tab. Now you can choose any one of your accounts from here. So I'm selecting this account. Basically you just have to select any Gmail account, any Gmail email address. Click on allow. Now you'll get this thing, simply copy it from here. Paste this code over here, click on authorize. It will automatically authorize it for you. Now as you can see, it is authorized. That's why it says deauthorize account. Now you can just go to this website, search.google.com, or you can just go to Google and search for this link. If you don't see this link, just search for Google Search Console. Okay, if you search for Google Search Console, you will see this first link. Open this link and you will see this page. Now click on this Start Now button. And here you have to select the second option, URL prefix. Copy your website URL, your main website URL, paste it over here, click on continue. Now we are doing this because we want to, have our website listed over here. Alright, now you can go to property because we have to verify our website. Now once you open this thing, now as you can see, if you click on over here, your website is listed over here, whatever your website is, you will see that website link over here. So this website is now listed. So again, we can come to this page and now click on this link or open this link in a new tab. Now you will see this page, and over here again, you will see a new link. Open this link again in a new tab and it will open this page for you, this webmaster page. And you have to copy this thing and come back to your website, paste it over here. Now go ahead and simply save changes. Just click on save changes. Now if you come back to this page again, now it will display your website. As you can see, if you don't see this, click on this button, refresh sites. It will show your page. Or if you don't again see this, just refresh this page. Okay. Now linking your website with Google Search Console is very important because we get a set of tools which are created for the webmaster, which is you. And it is very important. So once your website is connected with Google Search Console, you can access information about how Google is viewing, fetching and indexing your website. So basically, once you link your website with this Google Search Console, it makes easier for Google to rank your website, to index your post and to index your pages. So very important. So once you do this thing, again click on save and continue. Now over here, make sure both these things are included. Make sure these both sitemaps and include images are on because we want to do image SEO also, and we also want to include sitemaps. So make sure both these things are on, and after that again click on save and continue. Now you'll see this optimization page here. Make sure everything is on. No index empty category is on, no follow external links is also on, and also open external links in new tab. All these things are on, and after that again click on save and continue. Alright guys, so with this your setup is now completed. Now you can scroll down and click on this button, return to dashboard. Alright guys, so with this your basic setup is now done. Now what we can do is we can now start optimizing our post. So to optimize your post, you can click on this post option. And now here as you can see all the different blocks that you have created. And with all the different blocks here at the right hand side, now because we have installed and activated this plugin, you can see your SEO score over here. So this is the main thing. We have to make sure, or we have to try our best to make this score 100 out of 100. Okay, that is our main aim. But right now if you see the scores are really bad, so what I'll do is I'll just select this option and I'll click on edit. Now whether you're using the old editor, which was the classic editor, whether you're using Guttenberg or you're using Elementor, this thing will work with all these different options. So you will see this option if you're using this classic editor or Guttenberg. At the right hand side you will see this option, this rank math score. If you click on that score, now at the right hand side it will tell you all the different steps that you have to take to improve your score. I'm not using Guttenberg, I'm using Elementor, so I'll click on this button, edit with Elementor. Now steps are same whether using Guttenberg or Elementor. I'm just using Elementor, so that is the option that I'm using. Alright guys, so as you can see, this is the post that I've already written. This is the article that I've already written. Now many people, they do one thing, they write the post and at the same time they do the SEO, they optimize the post. But I don't think that is the much better option. I think first writing your complete post and then doing the optimization later on is a much better option according to me. Obviously whatever suits you, you can just go with that. Now when you're using Elementor, by default you get two options, elements and global, and when you have this plugin, rank math plugin installed and activated, you will get a new option, SEO option, and when you click on that it will tell you all the different steps that you have to take to improve your SEO score. So let's get started with this. Now the first option, the most important thing that we have to do is to set or to select a focus keyword. You can select one focus keyword or you can select up to 5 different focus keywords. Now focus keyword is the keyword around which your whole post is based and written. So in this case, as you can see, I am talking about Mavic Pro drone review. So my focus keyword can be Mavic Pro. And now as you can see, whenever you type anything, because this is linked with Google, you will also see these recommendations at the bottom. I'll just type in Mavic Pro as my focus keyword. Now as you can see, the moment I entered that keyword, the SEO rank is already jumped to 81 instead of 26 because most of the things are already tick mark over here. Now I'll explain you about this later on in detail. Now we can set multiple focus keywords as I said you earlier. For example, the first focus keyword that you set, this will be your primary focus keyword. And after that you can set more focus keyword and those will be your secondary focus keywords. So my next focus keyword can be Mavic Pro review. Okay, I'm selecting this. Now as you can see, you're also getting so many recommendations. I can select Mavic Pro review 2020, those kind of focus keywords. Now let's see the basic SEO. Okay, so first we have to see the basic SEO, then we have to see the additional SEO, then we have to see the readability test. First option is basic SEO. In this basic SEO, first you have to make sure that you're using a focus keyword in the title. So this is your title, Mavic Pro drone review. So in this, as you can see, this is my focus keyword Mavic Pro, which is already present in the title. If it is not in your case, this for me, it became automatically 81 because this post, mostly it is already SEO optimized, but I'll explain you all the different steps, all the different options over here. For example, what does this mean? What does this second option mean? Focus keyword not found in your SEO meta. What does this third thing mean? Focus keyword used in the URL bar. So I'll explain and I'll go through all the different options. Don't worry about that. Just because my post is already optimized doesn't mean that I'm not going to use or I'm not going to show you all these options. So the first option, it says make sure your focus keyword is in the SEO title, which is this. This is our title, your post title. If this focus keyword is not present in your title and if you want to put it in the title, you can click on this button, which is at the bottom left, this settings button, this gear icon. And here you will see your title. So you can change your post title from here. Okay, if you don't have your focus keyword available in your title, you can do, or you can just enter that from here. If I just delete it from here, let's see what happens. Let's click on update. Now if I again come back to SEO, now as you can see, the score is reduced to 42 because focus keyword is not does not appear in the SEO title. So you can click on this gear icon, and here you can enter your focus keyword, which was Mavic Pro. Okay, now as you can see, again if I update and go back to SEO settings, again this score is back to 81. Now the second option says focus keyword is not found in your SEO meta description. So if you see, this is your snippet which is given at the top. So if you see, this is basically how it will display whenever someone is searching for some keyword, basically your focus keyword. Focus keyword is basically what a person, it is for your understanding, what a person will type in Google to come to your website. So this is the word that you're focusing on. Whenever someone types in this thing in Google, I want my website to rank higher for these keywords. Okay, that is basically what it means. And whenever someone searches your website, this is how this search result will look like. Okay, if you click on that, you can see this thing in more detail, how this will look in desktop. So as you can see, whenever someone searches your keyword on Google, this is how it will look on desktop. This is how it will look on mobile phone. So first, let's see the desktop. So in the desktop, for the title, this is your title. This will by default display your title, your separator, and your site name. Your site name is basically, let me show you what your site name is. Let's open this website dashboard. So if you come back to your dashboard, now from the left hand side, you will see settings. And if you hover over settings and if you click on general option, here you will see your site title and your tagline. So here, instead of my WordPress, you should always change your website title and tagline. In your website title, you just have to name your website. For example, your website name could be anything. So this website that I have created over here, this is based, or this is all talking about drones. So maybe I can name it Drone Capital. This is my website name. Okay, Drone Capital. In tagline, you can just describe your website in few words. Now in title also and also in tagline, make sure you have these very important keywords around which your whole website revolves. For example, my website is all talking about drone. So here, as you can see, this drone is set as the focus keyword. And here also in tagline, I have to describe my website in few words. So these words that you're using to describe your website should also contain those focus keywords. So I'll type in over here, best drone reviews. So make sure you set your site title and also your tagline. Very important. After that, click on save changes. Now what I'll do is I'll come back to this website. Make sure you have updated this page, and after that, I'll refresh this page. Now again, we'll see this snippet and we'll see those changes. Let's see. So again, I'll go back to SEO, which is this. Now if I click on this snippet, now as you can see, instead of my WordPress, it says drone capital. So what is this title doing? This title is getting your post title. If you see properly in this box, it is written this formula: title, separator, site name. So it is first displaying your post title, which is this much, Mavic Pro drone review. Then after that, separator, which is this thing, separator. And after that, your site name, whatever your website name you have set. So we have set drone capital as our website name. Okay, so make sure this title is available over here. Then after that, your permalink. So this is how your permalink looks like. And also make sure your website keyword, the keyword that you have set for this post is also available in the permalink, which is available. Permalink is nothing but your post title, your article title. Okay, as you can see, and instead of those space bar, you just have this separator in between. Okay, then you have your description. So in description, you can have your custom description. For title also, obviously you can just go ahead, type in a custom title like this. Okay, not recommended, but you can do that. And in description also, you can type some description about this thing, which will display over here in the search result. So again, remember, whenever you're typing your description, also make sure you start with the focus keyword, like Mavic Pro, something like this, is the best, whatever, drone available in the market right now with best quality, all those different things you can type in. And here you should, as you can see, the limit is 160 characters. So you should type something around something between 130, 140 would be fine. Now, as you can see, when I add more text over here, it says that you have exceeded this limit. And here it will display, if you see the search result, it will display only 160 characters. So I can get rid of some extra text from here. And now this looks much better. This is much better. Okay. So this is how this snippet will look like. If you go for mobile phone, you can have a completely different description, title and everything. Okay. It all depends on you. Social, whenever someone shares your website on Facebook or Twitter, and if there is no featured image set for the post, this is the default featured image that it will display, which we have set under this basic setup that we just did few moments ago. Okay, so here also you can just control what would be the title, what would be the description. Whenever someone shares your website on different social media platforms, you can control this thing as well. Okay, now make sure to update this page. Okay, so now this thing is also okay. This thing is also tick mark. Our focus keyword is now present in the SEO meta description. Third option, which we have already seen, focus keyword used in the URL. So in your permalink, make sure focus keyword is present. Again, you can click on settings, and yeah, I think you should see your permalink over here or maybe here. If you don't see your permalink option, you can go to again your website, click on post. This is the post we are editing, so click on edit. And here at the right hand side, you will see permalink option. And here, as you can see, if this focus keyword is not present in your permalink URL slug, you can add manually from here if it is not already present in the permalink structure. So this is what this option means. Focus keyword used in the URL. Next option says focus keyword appears in the first 10% of the content. Okay, so first 10% of the content, make sure this focus keyword. So as you can see, this focus keyword is available in the very first paragraph, and all the paragraph size also, if you see, are very small, which is very important. So this focus keyword is available in the first paragraph. That is the reason why it is tick marked over here. Okay, focus keywords appears in the first 10% of the content. Then the next option is focus keyword found in the content. Obviously it is found over here and also several places on this content. So make sure you have used your focus keyword also in the content, so that Google knows that yes, you're not clickbaiting anything, or you're not writing a clickbaity title. You're actually talking about this particular keyword, or you're actually talking about this particular product or whatever it is in the content. So make sure these keywords are present in the content. Also, your content length should be good. So as you can see, this is 819 words, which is fine. If you want to improve this thing, I would recommend you to write around 2500 words. That would be much better. At least write around 100 words long content. That would be a much better option. Now we have some additional SEO settings. So click on that. For you might see many wrongs over here if your website, if your content or if your post is not fully optimized. Now focus keyword found in subheadings. So what is subheadings? H2, H3, those things. So as you can see, these are the subheadings. If you click on features, this is a subheading and this is H2, I guess. As you can see over here, HTML element, H2. So basically just make sure that you're using this focus keyword in some heading element. Okay, if you have not used it, let me show you how you can fix this thing. Just use this heading element which is over here, drag and drop it anywhere you want, and just type in that anything about the heading. So heading can be Mavic Pro features. Okay, this can be a heading. Make sure your HTML tag is either H2, H3 or H4, H5. Okay, not H1. H1 is the main headline, not main heading. H2, H3 are the subheadings. Okay, so make sure either it is H2 or H3. If that point is not tick mark for you, this point, additional point, focus keyword not found in subheading, you can do something like this. It will tick mark it for you. Now focus keyword found in image alt attributes. First let me just update this page. Now let me teach you something about image SEO, how you can do SEO for your image. So you have to first go back to your dashboard. Let me do that. And from left hand side you have to click on media. So whatever image you're using in the post, for example, we have used this image, as you can see, this Mavic Pro image, and there are some other images that we are using. So whatever images you're using on your website, whenever you upload any image on your website, there are few things that you should do to that image so that your image also becomes SEO friendly. And it is very important. I remember in the first website that I created, I cannot tell you the name of the website for some reason, but the first website that I created, the main reason I got, because at that time it was around 8-9 years ago, I guess, many people were not doing SEO properly. So for me, I knew getting SEO, better SEO ranking through articles was also difficult at that time as well. So what I did is I started optimizing my images better, and I was getting so much traffic only from images. You could see all those things in Google Analytics. If you're using Google Analytics, you can see whether that traffic is coming from image, from which link, from which website. So let me show you how you can also optimize images. So whatever image you upload on your website, for example, this is how the image looks like. First of all, make sure to change the title. And what should be the title? This title is not SEO for SEO. This is for your media management, but it is also always better to change the title. So in this title, for example, we are talking about that drone, and maybe this drone is DJI Mavic Pro. So I'll type in DJI Mavic Pro drone review. Okay. So I'll copy this thing and alternate text. This is the most important thing about SEO. Here also you have to type in the same title. Okay. Basically whatever you're talking about. So we are talking about this title, this image. So that product is available in this image. So we type in this thing, alternate text. Now what is alternate text, by the way? Alternate text it was useful back then when internet was very slow. So you might have seen when your internet is not running properly, whenever you open any page and if there are many different images on this page, sometimes some images will not load properly and you will see that small, let me show you, if I click on this and if I just change the link of this image, let's see. Okay, now as you can see, I've changed the link of this image. So instead of this image, when the image does not load properly for some reason, whatever reason, this logo will display. And instead of this image, it will display the alternate text. So this text that you see over here, this DJI Mavic Pro, this is the alternate text. So Google also sees this option, alternate text. So in alternate text, what you will type is whatever is present in the image. Okay. So Google knows what this image is. Okay. What is present in this image. If you have ever used Google search result for images, like if you upload an image and if you see Google will search for that. For example, if I right click on this image, you will always get this option, search Google for image. When you click on that, now the way Google searches, there are many different ways obviously, but primarily it checks for the alternate text of different images and it will get you similar images. As you can see, it is getting us similar images like this. So very important, in short, you just make sure your alternate text is present. And what is alternate text? Whatever is present in the image, you just type in that thing. Now caption. Caption is this thing which is present at the bottom of your text. You might have seen these captions basically most popularly in news websites. Whenever you have a news website and if there are several people in the frame then it will say this person is in the extreme left, then after that this person. So whoever is in the image, you type in, or whatever thing is in the image, you type in that thing in the content. Now the difference between this caption and this alternate text is basically mainly for Google search engine, and this caption is for your visitors, for your users, for your readers, so that they can see what is present in this image. Okay, as you can see, this thing, this content, this caption will display on your website. So I hope it is clear. So what you can just type in that thing in description. Always, obviously simple thing, you just describe this image, whatever is present in the image. So this thing can so drastically improve your SEO ranking. So make sure whatever image, whenever you upload any image on your website, you always do these settings. Very important. So we have used that thing. Let's see whether that thing, keyword density. Okay, now as you can see, focus keyword is present in the image alt attributes. Now your keyword density is 0.49, which is low, and focus keyword and combination appears 4 times. So you can improve your keyword density, which means that you're typing this keyword only 1 or 2 times on your entire post. So you can do one thing, you can just copy Mavic Pro, and you can just try to use it as many times as possible. Because the Mavic Pro, I'll type in over here also. But don't overdo this thing. Don't overdo it. Don't make your reader, irritate. Don't irritate your reader. Don't overdo anything. Okay, just to improve your score, you should not overdo it. Now as you can see, keyword density is increased to 0.61, which is fine, which means that how many times you have used this focus keyword in your content. Now URL is 54 characters long, which is fine. Now again, I have shown you what URL is, that permalink. So make sure your permalink is short, not very long, 2-line, 3-line long permalink. Now as you can see, this permalink is so short, few words, which is fine. Okay, so as you can see, very short permalink, so that is good. Then next option is you are linking to external resources. Again, very important, to external websites. Many people think that you should, if you rank to external resources, you will lose ranks, but that is not the case. If you rank to some external websites or external resources, you will actually get SEO score, better SEO score, or more SEO points, you can say. So as you can see over here, we are linking to, we have some links of different YouTube videos, and that is being counted as external resources. So you can link to different articles, different websites, that will count as external resources. Now as you can see, there are 4 outbound links on your website, but all of them are no follow. So basically we have to change that option of no follow to follow. Let me show you how you can do that. For example, if you see this button, if I click on this button, let me see whether this is follow or do follow or no follow. And besides this link, you will see this gear icon. If you click on that, make sure this thing is unticked. Add no follow. We have to just leave it to default, which is do follow, but many people make it no follow, which is not good. If you're using multiple links, make sure 2 or 3 links are at least follow. For most of the links, you can set that to no follow. So make sure it is not set to no follow. It is just left to default, which is do follow. Do follow is the default option. Now let me show you an example for that. For example, if I'm talking about something, for example, if I want to link this text quadcopter with some different website, I can select this. I can come over here. I can select, maybe let me link this thing, Mavic Pro keyword. I'll select this keyword. I'll click on this option. To link this thing, I'll click on this insert link, and I'll type in link of maybe google.com. I'll copy this link, paste it over here. Now click on this option, link option, to see more options, and make sure you don't tick mark this thing no follow. It is left to default, which is do follow. So I've added 1 link over here. Similarly, you can do more like this. So if you add 2-3 links to different websites, reliable websites like YouTube, Google, Twitter, big websites, it is better for you. Again, for this also, I'll add this link. Okay. So similarly, you can do it like this. Now again, if you go back to SEO, let's see. Now as you can see, it's that error is gone, and this thing is also tick marked. At least 1 external link with do follow found in your content. So basically, at least 1 or 2 links should be linked to some other website, some external website, and that link should open in a new tab. That is also important. That link should open in a new tab. So make sure you set that as the default thing. Now let's move on. So after that, you're linking to other resources on your website, which is great. Again, very important. We should be linking to different resources on our website. For example, you can link to different pages on your website, different article. For example, here, if you're talking about this thing, and maybe I'm talking about if I'm comparing this with some other drone. So maybe I'm comparing it with some other drone. And if I'm talking about that drone, for example, here I'm talking about that other drone. So maybe this is the link, or this is the name of that other drone. I can select that name and I can link this with other post on my page. And again, it is very easy to do. You can just select that text where you're talking about. You can click on this link and you can enter the URL of that post, and after that click on apply. Okay, so make sure you're also linking to different sections or different posts or different pages of your website. So we have both external and internal links. This is internal link that we're talking about right now. Now the next thing that we have, that we haven't used this focus keyword before, which means that this is the first post in which we are using this focus keyword. We don't want 10 different posts on the same website having the same focus keyword and fighting amongst themselves to get a better ranking on search results. So we don't want that. Make sure for every single post you have different focus keywords. Now title readability. First thing, that focus keyword used at the beginning of the SEO title. Now here, as you can see, we are using that focus keyword at the right beginning of the title. It's not necessary that you should be using right at the beginning, but make sure it is in the beginning of 50-60% of the title. Okay, because many a times, just to put this keyword, just to put your focus keyword at the beginning, that title might not sound logical. So don't do that. Then we have three problems over here. The first problem is your title doesn't contain a positive or a negative sentiment word, which means this is just a regular title. What happens is, today it is so competitive, whether it's YouTube videos, whether it's post, whether it's Facebook, Twitter post, whether it's Instagram post, everyone wants to get your curiosity. Everyone wants their link to be clicked. If you just have a regular title like this, there are very less chances that people will click on that. So you have to evoke some strong, feelings. Very important. Some strong emotions, some strong feelings, whether it's positive feeling or negative feeling. You might have seen those very common on Facebook and Instagram and different social media platforms. They will give you the post, and on top of that they will write as the status or the quote that this is the list of top 10 actresses. 6th one is my favorite. So you want to see which is the 6th one, which is the favorite of this person. So those kind of things. So make sure you have something like that, some curiosity to click on that link or some reason to click on that link. So let me do one thing. Let me do some changes to this title. So again, I'll click on these settings, and here I'll change this title to "Is Mavic Pro the best drone?" Okay, now I'll remove this review from here, and let's click on update. Let's see those changes again. If you go back to SEO, and now as you can see, your title now has a positive or a negative. You might not see those changes taking place over here, but we have changed that title. Okay, now this thing is so much better. And this also contains one power keywords. If you want to see the list of power keywords, you can search that on Google also, like best, those kind of words. Let me show you that list. So rank match documentation, in that documentation you will see the type of power keywords, how you should be using them. You have a complete list and everything, how to use that. You can go through their documentation. The documentation is really amazing. They have given them how to use them, where to use them, and then they have given you some examples or a complete list of all the keywords that you can use over here, like best, faithful, power words. So you can use them as well. Now if your title has a number, again this is much better for SEO. So you might have seen many title like best SEO or best product for 2020, top 5 product, top 10 product. So that contains a number. So that is also according to them better. So I'll change the title to "Is Mavic Pro the best drone in 2020?" Click on update. Let's see the changes again. Come back to SEO. Now as you can see, even that is tick mark. Now content readability. Make sure you use table of content. Okay, very important. Now if you're using Elementor Pro, which I would highly recommend you don't need any external plugin for table of content. And let me show you how you can use that. So we have a for the Elementor Pro, there is an element called table of content. Let me show you a content table, I guess. Yeah, here it is, table of content. You can just drag and drop this element over here. And what this element will do is, and now as you can see, it is getting so big. This list is getting so big. We can improve this list. First click on that. And for this, we can get only heading 2 elements. I can get rid of all the headings and I just want heading 2 elements listed over here. Okay, anchors by tag, just select heading 2 to include. And whatever I want to include in this list, I can make it heading 2. For example, I want to include design. So I can click on design, make sure it is heading 2. And after that, it is also displaying, it is also saying this lorem ipsum thing. So I don't want that lorem ipsum included. So I'll click on that lorem ipsum. I'll make it heading 3 or heading 4 just to exclude that thing from here. Click on update. Similarly for this also, features also, it is also including this text. I don't want this text to be included. So you can change this thing. So you can do it like this if you want. Okay, so basically this is how they will add this table of content. Like this price and everything is also heading to like 950. So if I go back over here, I click on this price, and as you can see, HTML tag heading 2, I can make it heading 3. Whatever is heading 2, just make it heading 3, and only those things should be heading 2 which you want to make or which you want to bring in this list, in this table of content list. Okay, click on update. Now this thing is also heading 2. If you see this 9.5 rating that I have given, this is also heading 2. I want to make it heading 4 or heading 3, all these things. Click on update. And after that, if you refresh this page or if you see this post on live website, you will see the changes on that table. Now let's see that table. Now as you can see, this is a little bit shorter and those things are now excluded. Similarly for pros and cons also, you can just exclude them, make it heading 3. Whatever you want to include in this list, only that thing should be heading 2 on this page. So it is also very important to use table of content on your post. Now if you're not using Elementor Pro, there is also a free plugin. If you just type in table of content in Google, table of contents WordPress plugin, I think this is the one. Easy Table of Contents, very useful plugin. Easy Table of Contents by Steven A. Zam, whatever it is. Download this plugin, use it on your website. This will do the job for you. Then after that, let's see what we have. Right. We are using short paragraphs, which are also very important. Now, as you can see, I'm using only 3 or 4 lines or 5-6 lines of paragraphs, not very lengthy paragraphs. Then your content contains images or videos. Now, as you can see, our content also contains images, also videos. So if you follow all these things, it will be better for you. Your ranking will improve. Okay, so make sure you do that. Alright guys, so we have seen post SEO and image SEO. Now for product also, the steps are very much same. Let me see. I think we don't have any product. Let me see. I think we do have a product. I just created it. Let's click on edit. So for product also, the steps are same. Here also you'll get this SEO score. Now this is using the classic editor. When you're using classic editor, you'll see that at the bottom. Now as you can see, the same step, focus keyword appears in the SEO title, description, focus keyword in the URL. So all the same steps. Okay, whatever you have done, whatever steps you have taken for the post, same steps you have to take for the product as well. Alright, so nothing special or nothing extra over here. Alright guys, so with this tutorial is completed. I hope you guys find it helpful. If you find it helpful, make sure to subscribe and click on the bell icon so that you don't miss any future notifications. Make sure to give a thumbs up to this video. Also share it with your friends on Facebook, Twitter, WhatsApp, whatever social media platform you use. And throughout the video, if you have any doubts, any comments, any suggestions for me, you can leave them in the comments section below. Thanks a lot for watching guys. See you in the next tutorial.